get bit.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to another episode of Critically Dead. I'm one of your hosts, RJ. Sitting across from me, of course, is the man, the myth, Rooster. What's up?
What's going on? How you doing?
Good. This weather blows ass.
It's chilly out.
And it's not getting any better anytime this week.
No, it's getting worse.
If any of our listeners are in the Chicagoland area, especially to the south side, holy shit, grab your balls and run.
Bundle up.
Wrap up those titties and wrap up those balls and just get the fuck inside. So we're covering our Season 7, Episode 8, titled Heart Still Beating. What's your overall thoughts?
I don't have much bad to say about it.
Yeah.
We
just got done talking. I was trying to, because what they teach you in improv is like try to find the funny.
Yeah.
And it's like, I couldn't find the funny and I was having trouble.
Yeah.
So this might be a weird episode. It does have its flaws in times.
It's definitely got a few.
But it's The Walking Dead. That's what they're known for now. That's what they do. We're not going to get Shakespearean type shit out of this.
No.
Especially no Westworld or all those good things. Directed by the famous director that directed the Swear episode, Michael Satrazemis, the famed. I never directed an episode. Let me work on The Walking Dead through the season. So yeah, you can do that
and take the mid-season finale.
Yeah, no shit, right? I was expecting to see a Gimple or a Nicotero.
Something.
Also, it was written by two people. They also double as executive producers as well. Yeah, Matthew Negretti and Channing Powell handed it in. So I don't know.
There's got to be something going on there.
We busted our balls, but this was an okay episode.
It was decent.
Can you want to take a guess at the actual viewers?
I'm going to go 11.6.
You're high.
I'm high.
You want to try one more time?
10.7.
Close.
Oh.
10.58 million.
Oof. Ouch.
That seems to be where the water level mark is at this point.
Yeah.
So I don't know what to think about that, especially on a season finale, or not season, but mid-season finale. You kind of come back for it, but
they did it to themselves.
That's exactly right. They broke their own season.
Yeah.
And
they give us 4 or 5 episodes of just awful.
It's just not appointment watching. I bet a lot of people DVR'd it. I don't know what the +3, +5, +7 numbers are, but I'm almost certain people DVR'd it.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't have Westworld to compete with, so
yeah, I actually thought this week would have done a little better.
Just a hair, but I mean, I guess technically it did because it was like 10.42 or something last week. But 10.58 is not a decent. I mean, I don't know. I guess this is the new norm.
Must be.
So yeah, those are the basic stats of it all. We do have one quick email top of the show, but we have some later on as well. I wanted to throw in Adam J. He sent it in over via YouTube.
Oh.
He was busting our balls over on our Swear episode that we put out on YouTube.
Nice.
About the music that we chose.
Oh, what's wrong with the music?
He goes, the music in this week's intro had me wondering how you guys met each other. My personal hallucination of the event goes something like this. This is where he thinks he's a fucking writer.
Oh, he's a writer now?
The fucking resident knuckleheads, all of a sudden, he's developing a scene. Candlelight dances across the gymnasium floor as RJ and Rooster's eyes lock from across the expansive room. As the music swells, they both knew their lives would forever be intertwined. ... So that is far off the base.
Yeah, real far.
It
was a fireplace and a bearskin rug.
I think he put the first I don't know how music is taught, but the first paragraph of lines of "I swear" from what is it, "Color Me Bad" that we chose.
Something like And
it was like, I'm not going to sing that or speak those words.
No.
It was put in our show to be funny because we had to make ourselves smile from that fucking piece of shit's train wreck.
Yeah.
So yeah. And he also got on my balls for not reading it off last week, so I have to cover my bases with the resident knucklehead.
Yeah, you don't want to piss him off.
You don't want to piss him off at all. He's been too busy.
You'll be the center of some meme or who knows.
What a tool bag. So yeah, this episode. Oh, I got to ask you, what's your letter grade?
I'm gonna go B.
Right, middle B.
Right, middle B.
I think I'm there too.
Yeah.
Negan was again wearing
a little much.
I did think he showed some sort of humanity in a way where, not a good humanity, but like when he got shot at by Rosita, he's like, "What the shit?"
Yeah,
you got to grab that clip too.
Yeah, I'll get it. Yeah, we're gonna have some time off here, so
like, "What the shit? what the shit? And he's like throwing a fit. Like, I think he realized
he was so mad.
He's potentially in danger for once.
Yeah. Speaking of that, that's one problem I had with this show.
Okay.
Like this stupid ass commercial break.
Oh, really?
Oh, that.
I didn't even see it.
I
seen it, but I was like, these fuckers with these cliffhangers, they can't stop themselves.
Yeah. It just put a bad taste in my mouth.
I'm sorry. I just didn't. I was like, this is what they do. This is what The Walking Dead does.
You're just
now.
used to it now.
I saw some people over on Twitter had me involved, not me personally, but our Twitter account involved in like a discussion with the guys at the Westworld podcast, Chat on TV. Raj over there saying something about along the lines of how the show seems to be chasing money versus, just not telling a good story. And I think that's where I stand too. It's like, obviously they're not serving the story.
No, they're
just chasing money.
Of course.
So I just wanted to throw that brief piece of information in there as well. Let's jump right in, unless I'm forgetting something on top of the show.
I don't think so.
So we're both sitting at a B.
We'll see if we're sitting at a B right now.
Don't fuck it up, The Walking Dead.
We'll see how it goes.
So let's jump right into it.
All right, so Maggie visits Glenn's grave, has a conversation with Gregory. He tells her not to let saving the place go to her head. Then she takes his apple. So she's getting power now, right?
Yeah, and
she's slowly taking over.
Yeah, and did you notice how she was dressed with the hat?
Mm-hmm.
She's looking a little bit like Glenn.
Little Glenn-like, yeah.
And even later, I saw some.
Like it.
Some. You don't like tomboy Maggie, huh?
Not at all.
Also later, I saw some people on Reddit talking about how Daryl was dressed when he finally got outside to the bikes. He had like that flannel shirt on. He looked like grunge level.
Yeah.
He looked like he was like fucking Kurt Cobain or anybody from Nirvana just trying to get out of that place. But I guess it was similar to the clothes that Glenn first appeared with.
Oh, okay.
So I don't know if they're trying
it was like a nod to Glenn then?
Yeah, Glenn or Stephen Yeun or whatever. So that's a fun fact for everybody. Chew on that.
Nice.
I do like how Gregory's just like a fucking weasel, right?
Oh, such a weasel.
It's like you want to see his demise, but I also want to watch him.
I don't want him. I want to see him fall, but I don't want to see him go anywhere.
Yeah, like...
Can we have that
the way
somehow?
This episode ends with Rick and the gang just rolling up to the mansion.
Just walking right in.
Like, I can't wait to have that conversation.
Yeah.
Like, because Gregory... I forgot Xavier Berkeley, I think his name is. He plays the same guy pretty much everything. I remember him in 24, but he's good at what he does. Like,
oh yeah,
that
he's
Weasley,
very good at that Weasley.
Under your skin shit, and I think it's funny when like hardcore motherfuckers show up and he's just trying to like paddle the waters.
Right.
But it was a good episode. I mean, even a dude up on the top of the gate was like, "Dude, she's pregnant."
Yeah.
Like he has no authority anymore in this town.
None.
So I thought it was good.
So Negan teaches Carl how to shave.
Against the grain.
Against the grain, kid. Against the grain.
Like, not in the first pass.
I enjoy him in little parts like this.
Yeah, little
like 20
snippets.
seconds, get out of there.
Little snippets.
Yeah. Daryl decides he's going to escape. Negan cooks spaghetti, which was interesting. He looks strange shaved.
He does look odd.
He looked very odd. Tara gives Olivia some powdered lemonade. Tara offers to take her spot, but Olivia declines. Carl sets the table. Did you notice the poster?
The
Morse code poster?
Yeah, everybody did.
Yeah.
There was no Morse code in the past, guys.
I don't think there was, but I just thought it was funny that it just happened to be there.
It just is this The Walking Dead or Gimple trolling us, or is this it was just too big for them to even think about this?
Yeah. I don't know. I feel like they wouldn't have written that in there because that's just out of their league.
If I remember right, did she park in front of it for a second, or she just simply walks by it?
I think it's just in the background.
Yeah, but that's the same poster or the picture, if you will, that caused all this fucking talk in the first place.
Yeah.
I just don't believe it. I'm not on board.
I figured I'd just throw it in there to get you worked up.
No. I better see like shit leading up to that type of stuff, not after the fact.
So Rick and Aaron find a holy boat to get across Walker Lake. That's dick.
What?
The holy boat? The boat full of holes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I want to meet this guy that was on this boat. That sounds like a good show.
It does.
But he put a lot of effort for those fucking walkers in the water and shit.
Yeah.
Unless they just slowly how do they stay afloat? Are they buoyant from...
Is it the governor? Is he?
Oh, please.
Is he tying their legs in there? And
I will
throwing
fucking
them in
stop.
there?
I will fucking stop.
I'm pretty sure he's dead.
I hope so, because I would just fucking cleanly stop.
Negan gets tired of waiting for Rick. He places Lucille at the table and starts eating.
I like the way he words it. Like, I just don't know where your father's at. We are not waiting any longer. He's like a pissed off housewife all of a sudden.
Yeah, exactly.
It's so hard, though, to, like, gather Negan's motivations. All the time.
Yeah.
What makes him tick versus what? Like, maybe that's what everybody's starting to have a problem with him. With being annoying, but he likes to troll. He gets kind of serious with Carl last week about hurting his feelings, and then he has these fucking ups and downs.
Yeah,
it's
he's
like,
almost like got bipolar disease or something.
like, where are you landing, bro? I mean, I can't either be evil or be a good guy. I don't know.
Yeah, you can't. I don't know. It's a
weird.
strange one. Spencer gives the Saviors his findings. One of them hits on him. Then she asks Eugene if he likes watching.
Oh, yeah.
And he's like, yeah.
This chick had a horrible tattoo on her neck, right?
Oh, she did. It was worse than a barcode. I don't know what it was, but it was like borderline barcode.
I forgot how. I think that's like it's a form of tribal, I think.
Something.
But like Mayan or some weird shit.
Yeah.
But yeah, I like this scene. Like, Spencer, what a dick. But that whole Eugene shit was like, yeah.
That was my moment of the show, right?
That was
there.
a callback of.
It's like, do you like to watch? Yeah. No.
Haircut. Hey, haircut.
Yeah. I did enjoy that. So Carol catches Morgan dropping off some fruit. She invites him in. Carol has a stash of fresh produce. Carol asks Morgan how he is, then sends him off. And then Richard shows up and wants to talk to them. Yeah.
Yeah, you can sense something's about a foot. Something's afoot going on here.
You know, they finally bring back Morgan and Carol, and it pisses me off.
There should be some titles on the bottom of the screen. Remember, this is Morgan. Remember, this is Carol.
Yeah.
You haven't seen him in months.
Yeah, and she's still going through her whatever the hell it's going. Like,
she's doing a whole Susie Homemaker, but by herself, and leave me alone.
I just want to be by myself.
I want to be by myself, but I won't run away.
Yeah.
I won't go anywhere. Yeah. I'm going to be kind of on the outskirts, like a teenage little girl. Like, leave me alone, but look at me.
Yeah. Right?
I love you. No, you hate me. Oh. God damn it.
Yeah. Rick and Aaron are making their way across the lake, but their boat's taking on water. Aaron is.
Did you see how they're paddling, by the way?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not a kayaker by any means.
Yeah.
They're all paddling on both sides of the boat.
They'd be going in circles, and it would have been terrible.
It's like, did someone stop and like, hey, okay, time out,
guys, let's get this shit together. You have to do it in sync.
Yeah, and like do 3 times flop, 3 times flop.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. But before that scene though, I do like when my boy Aaron stepped up and he's like, Rick's like telling him at the shore, he's like, hey, you don't have to go through with this.
Yeah,
and he's like,
you can sit back if you want.
And he's like, I'm gonna pretend you didn't say that.
Yeah.
And he goes fucking kung fu chops the fucking sign and gets him paddle. That's Aaron.
Aaron?
That's Aaron right there.
Yes.
I've been trying to get Ross Marquand on this show forever, and it finally took.
There you go. So Aaron is pulled out of the boat, disappears for a second, but he's okay.
Oh, this was a shitty like staging. Like, where did those walkers take him?
Yeah, yeah.
Can we just get an aerial shot of him like swimming or something? I don't know, anything.
Something. Yeah.
That was just
they could have done that a little better, I think.
That was just a magic switch being thrown.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he came over there.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
And somehow he makes it before Rick back to the boat.
He's an Olympic swimmer. You didn't read that?
I didn't understand it.
They talked about it last season.
Okay.
No, they didn't.
Not all swimmers are gay.
I wasn't even saying that. So they make it to the boat full of supplies. Daryl is still trying to escape. He hides in a room, grabs some peanut butter, changes clothes, and realizes it's Dwight's room.
That's how you took it, right? I heard other people having a confusion fit about it.
Oh, no, it's clearly Dwight's room. That's why they posed on those damn figures he carves.
That was the carving figures then.
Yeah.
Like, when did we seen him do that earlier this season, carving?
Last season. We might have seen him do it this season, but I know last season, when he stole Daryl's bike,
there was something about it there, right?
He was carving one, and then Daryl. So they stole from Daryl, so he went back and took his shit, like his carving guy. Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I thought that's what we were sitting in. I was starting to have a problem with, like, this motherfucker just happens to stumble on fucking Dwight's room out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Surprised he didn't, like, torch it or piss on everything.
I would have pissed on his pillow at least.
I would have done all sorts of bad shit.
Wipe my ass with his pillow, little pink eye.
What do you think they dumped on that scene, what made Daryl go in that room in the first place? What do you think that was?
Olives? I don't know.
I only bring it up because I guess if you had the subtitles on, you can actually hear those people. Because you hear Daryl kind of listening in.
Yeah, you hear background chatter.
And apparently it was like pickles, cucumbers being tossed on. And the whole debate was where the two people having a conversation, I guess I didn't have subtitles on, so they could, basically cleaning it up, putting it back in the jar or not, and just acting like it never happened.
Oh, just putting it back in the jar and just, hey man, in those times, I might eat a pickle off the ground. Just saying.
Yeah, I mean,
just saying. It's not, Clausen's out of business.
Oh yeah, you can.
They're not easy to come by.
I would agree, but that's what they were chatting about, and that's why he probably couldn't leave the room. So
yeah,
and it's good to see Daryl getting different clothes on.
It is. Maybe he'll go back to.
Why didn't he cut his hair while he was in there? Like, he could have snuck the fuck out of there, walked right out of that place.
Oh,
that must be another savior.
Right?
Yep. Wash your hair while you're in there, God damn it.
Yeah, just clean up a bit. Nobody would even know it's him. So Rick and Aaron are going through their find. They find a note. Rick apologizes for asking Aaron to sit this one out, but Aaron understands. He's just happy keeping people living. And then we see a pair of boots.
Do you want to speculate?
I got nothing.
Me neither.
I don't.
Not at this point.
No. You want to save it?
I think it's hard for me to say out loud.
Yeah. Do you want to whisper it to me?
Yeah, I can do that. It's definitely a spoiler if they're going in that direction, but I feel like it's a hair early for this.
Yeah.
For what it is.
I think I know what you're hinting at, and I think I agree with you.
But I also heard, like, other theories out there, like, could this be Richard eventually trying to, like, gather people up? Because you did see the end credit scene, right?
Yes, so, where they're, like, with the binoculars,
and they're, what's his nuts is at the gate.
I thought it was
Father
Morgan
Gabriel
at the end. Oh, no, we already know where Morgan is. Never mind.
Yeah, but I don't know. I'm hoping that it's a good thing because, again, I just hope it's something. Maybe it's even the Oceanside chick.
Oh.
But the boots look particular. Like, they look like mud, swampy male boots or something.
I don't know, like, the first time I was like, oh, those are definitely male boots. But then the second time there's, like, something. I don't know, it just caught my eye. I was like, maybe it's a chick. I don't know.
Maybe it's the chick that Tara helped Tara got the chick that helped Tara, because you got to remember Oceanside has all the guns.
They do,
and somehow that gets tied back in
at some point.
I'm just wondering, like what I said at the beginning of this conversation. I think it's too early for the other stuff.
Yeah, because who's to say Oceanside isn't a bunch of just saviors?
They did.
You sure? Maybe it's a ploy.
I don't know. It's too much at this point, I think.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I like that theory that it's Richard. He's out there fucking, like, scoping out.
He's pulling
other
the Aaron
places.
roll.
But why wouldn't he bring it up when he's having this long conversation? And technically, on paper, he's having this conversation with Morgan and Carol while those boots are still.
Yeah.
But is there a time lapse situation that we're not aware of?
It's Walking Dead. There always is. We just don't know it.
Yeah. It was kind of weird seeing it at night, so I was kind of freaked out. Like, whoa.
Yeah.
So it's weird. Oh, man, unless it's another group entirely.
I don't know if I can handle another group right now.
That's what I mean. Like,
could it be Dwight?
We seen eyeballs, though.
Did we? I thought we just seen binoculars.
I could have swore I seen eyeballs, like, and they didn't look burnt up.
This is true. Like,
one of his eyes is, like, scarred up on the side.
That's right.
I don't know. I was just curious to see what other people thought.
Yeah, I've been thinking about it a lot, and I couldn't really come up with anything that made sense.
I just hope that maybe it's just, I don't know, maybe that's the equalizer, what you and I are talking about, that seems too early. Between the war to come.
It's way too early.
Like,
I would be disappointed.
the coalition versus the saviors.
Yeah.
Because that's what we're getting. We're getting a bunch of our groups together.
We're getting allies and axis.
Yeah.
However you want to put it.
And so maybe the other threat is what causes like a third fucking problem, like right in the middle of the war.
Yeah.
Like,
I don't know. I don't think it's what we're thinking because it just didn't seem right.
I think if it was that,
yeah,
they want a different reveal. But then again,
you would definitely it wouldn't make sense to reveal it this way. I think there's really only one way to reveal that.
Yeah, exactly what I'm saying.
There's like one way and one way only. So at least we're on the same terms then.
I don't know if fans will get upset over time having Boots appear over and over again.
Yeah. What if it's Maddie? Or Travis?
Maddie or Travis. Oh, fuck off. Don't throw that shit in here.
Yeah, because I was even trying to think of like maybe not characters from that show, but like characters we have lost contact with, and I can't think of any.
It wouldn't be Heath because he just walked right in. So
no, did any of the wolves make it?
No, and if they did, dude, that's so cheap.
Right?
That's so cheap.
Yeah,
it's way too late for that.
No, I agree.
I'm just wondering again, the way they're trying. It looks like they're playing games.
Mm-hmm.
If the reveal is what we think it is potentially.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the Boots is not enough, and I don't think people would get fed up. Like, really?
Yeah. Well,
really?
I mean, you know, when they pulled this with Morgan,
yeah.
I mean, of course, everyone was excited as hell. But then again, we didn't see him again for like almost a whole season.
Yeah, that's right. So I guess
so maybe they're teasing at something, but we're not going to see it till later.
I'm hoping so.
Yeah.
They are going into their own fucking wheelhouse over and over again.
Oh, yeah. They just keep out pulling the same old tricks.
It's like, can we not... Maybe, like we talk about all the time, maybe it's time for new, fresh minds in the writer's room. And
yeah, like a whole regime change.
Yeah, just clean it out. That's why we have fucking presidencies. Let's get this
true.
fucking people out, get new people in.
Gimple, your term is over.
Yeah, get the fuck out. Go do some other show.
Yeah.
Fucking WB's always hiring.
Go spend more time on Fear. They could use some help.
Oh, yeah. That'd be a downgrade. He'd probably be pissed off cleaning out his office. Like, fucking bullshit.
Are you serious? You're sending me to Fear?
I'm never going to I have to get a bunch of sunglasses.
That's like going from movies to PBS.
Oh.
Like, just shit.
What's wrong with PBS, man? You got your little more like PBS is good.
Cable access?
Yeah. Channel 13.
Yes.
You got like fucking VCR tape going in the background. There you go, Gimple. Way to fuck it up.
Oh, man. So, should we continue?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
All right, it's okay. Michonne is still writing with that savior lady. She isn't very talkative. Michonne says she's not going to kill Negan today. There's not much here. I didn't understand this whole storyline at all. Yeah. It kind of just went in a circle, but didn't lead anywhere.
It seems as though Michonne didn't know what the fuck she was up against either.
Yeah.
Like, she's so lost in her own little mission that, I'm just going to, take me to Negan. Okay, you asked for it.
If that's what you want.
Yeah, it pays off later, but at this point in time, I'm just like, okay, next scene.
Yeah. So Sasha brings Maggie an apple pie. Maggie's asks about Jesus. Enid calls Sasha out for lying. Sasha tells Enid it's for Maggie's own good. Enid knows Sasha wants to kill Negan. She tells her she's not the only one who wants to kill him.
I'm in Enid's corner here.
Yeah.
Because she's like, basically she's trying to rally the troops like, we all want to kill Negan, you twit.
Yeah, idiot. like what?
Like, it's...
like poor little Coral.
Coral's got no eyes and shit, he can't see, so...
He can't hit the dartboard, but he wants to kill Negan.
And she knows, like, it's weird for us to say, oh, Enid is correct here. Like,
yeah.
And she's a teenager. Not saying all teenagers are dips, but most of them are.
A lot of them are, yeah.
But she's
Unless
like...
they listen to us, then they're geniuses.
Yeah, of course. They're smarties. But yeah, I root for Enid here. Like, yeah, just calm your tits. You're not alone. Sasha, stop being a fucking selfish, a-hole about this. Let's fucking get a plan. And basically, it's calling out the end of the episode. Like, hey, we all got to come together. So
exactly.
I do agree, though. It's weird because Sasha is making a valid point. Maggie would fucking want to tear more of her pouch up going out to fight people. She's already climbing ladders at the gate. And like, you're supposed to be in bed, chick.
Yeah, just chill.
Just fucking lay down.
So at this point, who's eating more? Maggie or Shiva?
Oh, man.
Just saying.
Maggie's chowing down.
She's throwing down.
She's eating pie without a goddamn plate, and she's just like, this is the apocalypse, bitch. I'll give me that pie.
Yeah. You're getting crumbs on the floor. Who cares?
I hate pie, so I would never. I wonder if. I hate pie.
You're not American.
That crust, ugh.
Oh, the crust is the best part.
And the insides, that would tear my pouch up. I mean, I would throw up. I don't like pie, dude. It's just weird.
You are.
I like cake.
Weird.
I like fucking donuts. I mean,
who doesn't like donuts?
It's just one of my weird things, man.
It's okay.
There's something out there that you don't like. Let's bring up what you don't like.
Let's not talk about it.
You don't like round food.
Not all round food.
How many meatballs do you eat?
Never.
Yeah.
Never. Don't even bring it up.
What about tomatoes?
No.
Yeah.
Never even tried a tomato. I'm very proud
Listen
of
to
this.
that, folks. He hasn't eaten the goddamn tomato.
Yes.
Because it feels weird in your mouth.
It just looks strange. I can't.
That's so fucking weird. You're broken, dude. I'm telling you.
You're broken. You don't eat pie.
Would you eat a tomato pie?
No.
I don't even know what that is, but...
Sounds almost like pizza, but no.
How much would it have to pay before you eat a tomato?
I've been offered $100 to eat, like take a bite out of a tomato, and there was no way I was doing it.
It's amazing, dude. Like, people need to write in and try to talk you up or something.
No, it ain't happening.
It's weird. It's weird, dude.
Can't do it.
I gotta see it one day.
I
Maybe
just
next
can't.
time you're drunk here.
Oh.
We'll get you fucking what's its nuts, Fireball, and then tomatoes. You be chowing down on them.
I don't.
They're
think
so good.
No.
You eat pasta sauce?
Yeah. No. I just can't eat like a tomato.
The roundness, the
Like,
texture.
no, it doesn't. It's just like if you slice a tomato, that's not happening.
Really?
If you smash the shit out of it, I'm fine.
It's weird. You don't understand. You're weird, right?
You don't understand. You're weird.
Okay, let's move on.
All right.
Before we start letting other fucking shit out of the closet.
So Richard tells Carol and Morgan the history of the kingdom and the saviors. He wants Maggie. I don't know why I wrote he wants Maggie to talk to him, but he wants Carol to talk to Ezekiel into going to war. Richard's afraid if they don't, they'll lose everything.
It's weird because all three of these people in this room have valid points.
Yeah.
Like, it's odd.
All three of them do.
It's like... I was on Richard's side. Like, yeah, I like this Richard guy, man. He wants to go to war.
Yeah.
God, every fucking audience member wants you guys to go to war.
Yeah.
Do something besides sitting around and talk all the time.
Giving us episodes of terror.
And God knows we're going to have episodes after episodes of talking about going to war.
Oh, yeah. I posted it somewhere. I'm like, all right, we're going to war in 3 more episodes.
It's going to be an interesting... I can't wait for our group, and honestly, when they roll up to Ezekiel, I'm like... you have a tiger?
What the fuck is this?
I think we made a mistake.
Yeah. And when they hear that Renaissance fair voice.
Oh, God.
I'm excited.
I'm excited for
to
that
see.
introduction.
I can't wait.
Like when Daryl's going to be like, what the fuck? I can't.
Daryl's going to be riding the tiger.
Ezekiel's going to be talking Renaissance. Like, get off my tiger there, sir.
Rick's just going to hit him with the python. Whack. Let's speak normally.
Our group has been through some shit.
Yeah.
And like as soon as they walk up with Ezekiel, be like, oh my God, this world is over.
Yeah.
This poor fuck. But I think somehow, some way, obviously, Morgan and Carol are the liaisons between the two groups. Morgan, like in the whole discussion about Morgan and Carol, like they're both even keeled that they don't want to kill.
Yeah.
They want to be. Carol wants to be left alone. Morgan just wants to be human, I guess you can say.
Mm-hmm.
One of them or both of them have to give up, right? They're
have
to go back to killing.
Have to give up
without one of them dying.
One of them might die.
And does that death trigger an awakening to the other?
I'd like to say it would, but I don't see the writers doing that.
I think, what's going to take Carol?
Yeah.
Carol seems more stubborn than Morgan.
Yeah. I think Morgan at this point wouldn't have a problem with it if it had to happen.
Right. And I like how Richard, why wait? Let's do this. You're going to have to do it
You're going to have
someday.
to kill eventually, yeah.
And again, these people, especially obviously Carol and Morgan, do not know about Abraham or Glenn.
No.
Now they don't know about Spencer and Olivia. Like, what if they're going to hear them like, fuck, I got to kill again. All right. Let's get this over with.
Yeah, totally.
I just want to see just everybody mount up, just fucking go Rambo and just.
I think it's gonna happen, but I don't think it's gonna happen anytime soon.
I know. I just want to see some fucking
action.
I want to see Call of Duty on my screen. Just like fucking people just going bunker to bunker.
You want to see like Walking Dead's version of Battle of the Bastards?
Yeah, and I want to see. Yeah,
How awesome would that be?
Like aerial shot of like the saviors and our people just fucking coming to a head in the middle of the field.
Hell yeah.
Oh, man, that sounds so good. And they have the money for it. Like, come on.
They do.
Even if you got a CGI, some guys, some weird people off to the side or what. I don't
dragon, whatever.
Yeah, whatever. A bunch of walkers. Somehow they trained walkers all of a sudden.
Well, they blew their CGI budget on the tiger. So
don't say that. That sucks.
I'm just letting you know.
That tiger better come. As long as that tiger doesn't get shot up, man, that's going to make me mad and sad.
I'm going to cry a little.
Like, I want to see that tiger wipe the floor with people.
Yeah, no, that tiger needs to have some shining moments before it ends.
It needs to have some dire wolf moments.
Oh, definitely. He needs to eat somebody's throat before he can go.
I want to see him, like, how, tigers, I think they do, like a dog, like shake it real fast and just fling it out of their mouth.
Well, first they paw the hell out of you, and then they grab you and just shake.
And it's got to be a bunch of saviors or walkers that are unarmed. Well, walkers are never armed, but saviors like just.
I think Shiva could take a bullet or two.
Yeah, but I don't want to see. I'm an animal guy, man. I'll fucking puke.
I know.
Or like one of those assholes at Alexandria, the ones that beat up Aaron eventually.
Yeah.
There's that bald guy, and there's the dude that was messing with Enid. I don't know his name.
Yeah. Let's call him Hillard 1.
Hillard
1.
Yeah. They obviously are putting those two on screen more. They're putting that little girl, the little woman with the neck tattoo on screen now.
Spencer's
and
chick.
That other chick that they call A-Rat.
A-Rat.
That eventually kills Olivia.
I thought it was E-Rat.
A-Rat. And there's a reason for that.
Okay.
It's Tara backwards.
Oh.
And Tara was never in the comic books. So, and that Negan's one of Negan's women, not women, harem women, but Negan had like a girl like A-Rat. Her name was Tara.
Oh, okay.
So they can't have two Taras on screen, so they said A-Rat backwards. So,
oh God.
I mean, make sure we get the names correct before we get any other thing right on this fucking show.
Yes.
Like, we call her anything, Jennifer. I don't care. Jenny Badass.
I can't. We just can't come up with a different name for her. We just can't.
Like, we're all out of names.
A-Rat. Okay.
A-Rat. Okay, thank you. Now we can move on. Where's my co-executive producer writers?
There's like an army of people that walk in.
And these are the people who are getting paid the big bucks to make these fucking weird decisions. Like, what's a good name?
Yeah.
It's taking up all week long of writing.
Yeah.
A-Rat. Okay.
Good thing they didn't name her like Lucille backwards. Holy fuck.
Oh, chili really?
I like it. Anyway, Rosita and Gabe chat about Rosita wanting to kill Negan. Gabe wonders why she has to die doing it. She's mad about Glenn and Abe dying. Basically, she has nothing. Gabe tells her it shouldn't have been her or anyone, and they will find the right moment to take out Negan.
I don't know if I'm in the minority or the majority here.
Yeah.
But I thought Gabriel stepped up his game a little bit.
I did.
And he's already been stepping up.
I can agree with you. Yeah. I'm slowly really starting to like Gabe.
It's so funny, though, even though I'm accepting of it, like having a priest doing a proper talk from the pulpit.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I do agree with you. He does have to die.
Yeah.
It's like, this is a priest saying this.
Yeah.
But then again, it's Gabriel.
Can we just give him a shotgun?
What about taking his sleeves off, his black, but keeping the collar on?
Man.
Some fucking dude out there just fucking blowing away
Prison
people.
Tat.
And then doing like last rites to people on a battlefield, just like, putting a cross on their head and just giving then fucking taking a shotgun again and going running forward.
Just do it.
Just fucking embrace the absurdity is what I'm saying.
Shiva together.
Oh God, what a visual!
Oh,
he's riding on her back with a shotgun.
Good. Yes,
just like. I can write a show. Goddamn it!
That's when your show just fell off.
I'm
the rails.
Available.
That's when it fell off the rails.
I think Gabriel, they they like I said, we always talked about it. He was boring for a while, and
oh, he was dreadful.
I didn't care about his past. I mean, people get weird and scared and all this shit. And
oh yeah,
it is kind of weird that a priest just locked out his whole parishioner base.
You might too, though.
But he's made ground coming back, and I like his conversation here with Rosita.
He has, yeah. I didn't have a problem with this scene at all.
And I like his role here. The actor is awesome. He was awesome in The Wire.
Yeah.
And it seems like they shelved him, and I don't know if it's fair. Like, this poor guy.
No, because it seems like when he actually gets a chance, like, especially lately, he's been above and beyond.
And when when Negan first meets him, he's kind of like on point, and here he's on point. I wonder if they got him, people having trouble with their minds. They go talk to Father Gabriel, and but I want to see him kick some ass, at least a little bit.
Yeah.
And it was kind of weird seeing him at the end. I guess there's nobody left in fucking Alexandria to watch the gates.
It's just him. Him and Tobin. Tobin's got to sleep sometime.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. So Daryl is sneaking around. Richard is going over the plan. He underestimates Carol. Carol wants nothing to do with the plan or any of them. Morgan says there will be a lot of deaths. Richard leaves. Carol tells Morgan to go. And to tell everyone she's gone.
We know at this point that Carol's going to have at least one more Rambo stuff going on.
Oh, yeah.
Because they built her up so much.
You know what? She's going to disappear and come back and save everybody again.
Because she did it at Terminus.
Yeah.
She did it at, Alexandria with the wolves.
Yeah.
She's capable of it. She look at the flowers.
Yeah, well, even Richard's like, well, you don't really have any experience, little lady. And I'm like, you're nuts.
And here comes a big slap across his face, and then Morgan's like slaps him too.
She's probably the most capable person here.
He's like, idiot. You don't know anything. Get out of here.
Yeah. I'm not following you into battle.
Fucking shoulder pads. Get out of here.
Get out of here, hockey man.
No, I like Richard. I want to see more of him.
I don't mind him at all.
But we haven't gotten to it yet, but that whole trailer, I just don't understand.
When we get to it, we'll
maybe
talk.
You have an idea.
Maybe. So Spencer walks into a ransacked house, cleans it up, takes a shower, changes clothes, grabs some booze, practices saying hi in the mirror.
What a dick.
What a douchebag.
Fuck Spencer. Spencer sucks.
Yes, he does.
Did you notice how that house, I saw it on a second watch, like the house was cleaning itself, showing a passage of time.
Yeah.
But obviously he appears in the kitchen walking all in his fucking collared shirt and shit. What a dick.
Well,
anybody can see through this, you turd.
Everybody.
Like, oh.
Nah, Richard goes into a secret RV and breaks down. I think that's like his escape hatch. If shit goes down, he's got somewhere to go.
Do you notice, like, the gas cans are in there?
Yeah, there's gas cans in there. It's pretty well hid.
It looks like he's preparing Molotov cocktails, which is kind of interesting.
That makes sense.
Because that's a weird way to hold water. But then again, there's no, like, not match, but...
Rags?
Rags, they're just covering up.
Yeah.
So how would you fire that off?
Well, I think they're empty. I don't think
they're
he's
currently
filled them
empty,
yet.
right?
So,
yeah.
I mean, once you fill them, then you can go ahead and stuff the rag in there.
You know a lot about Molotov, do you?
Shh. Now I have to kill you.
But no, I think this is, maybe, like you said, his hideout, but a staging area, perhaps.
Could be.
I think he realizes he's alone in this thought, though. Unfortunately, at the moment,
yeah,
and it sucks.
Mm-hmm.
That's why everybody thinking maybe Richard's out looking for a fucking army.
I just don't see those, as we talk about, I just don't see those boots being Richard's.
I don't either.
Like, they're held together by, like, wire and...
They're
not what I would expect from Richard.
Yeah, what's with the boots, man?
I don't know. We'll get to it again.
Okay.
Where did I leave off?
Richard and crying in a camper.
Oh, yeah. So Rosita asks Spencer if he's got a hot date. He's going to get closer to Negan. It's what his mom would do. Rosita says she used him, so he asks her to dinner. I did not care about this scene.
She's like, okay, I'm just going to use you again.
Yeah,
turd.
Whatever. It's the apocalypse. I feel like there should be more banging.
I wonder, yeah. There's a lot of downtime.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not a gay gentleman. I'm comfortable in my ways, but I don't know if that guy's cute. Is he cute? Is he handsome? Maybe when he talks, it ruins it.
I think he's not a bad-looking dude, but I don't think the show helps him.
No.
Because As soon as you put on a long sleeve polo, it's over.
Yeah.
You are automatically that guy.
Like I said, I've seen him before in Ray Donovan. He's got a couple bit parts through the seasons, but it's really small and sporadic.
Yeah.
He's the same dude, but he plays an actor that's drugged out, and I think he's gay there.
Okay.
But you only see him once every other season or something.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, he just doesn't act this way there, so maybe that's what throws me off. It's not a casting problem for me.
No.
But I just never believed him, especially when he's stealing crackers and running, fucking trying to crawl across the wire.
Yeah, I do believe him when he's like stealing stuff. I wouldn't put that
Perhaps
past him.
that.
But when he's trying to be like the hero, I don't.
Maybe my mind's trying to reconcile like him being normal, but he's really not. He's a d-bag.
Yeah, he is. He's
like he's not one of our quote-unquote hero groups.
No.
So
no, definitely not. So Daryl makes his way out. Fat Joey, right? Is that his name?
Fat Joseph, Joey, Joe. He goes by all of them.
Yeah, that fat guy catches him. He offers to let Daryl walk right through the gate, but instead Daryl kills him. Jesus finds Daryl. Daryl grabs Rick's python, and Daryl says it's not about getting by, it's about getting it all. Oh, man.
I like Daryl snapping here.
Yes, he had to.
He had gone through shit.
Literally, he went through some shit.
He's Andy Dufresne. He made it out of the prison by 300 yards of piss and shit. I had a moment of like, oh, is he going to let that fucker go?
Yeah, I got concerned for a second.
But it's another convenience factor that pythons and that dude's.
Yeah.
We never saw him take it initially, right?
I don't think so.
And there was speculation all over the place prior to this for months or weeks now. They're like, where's the python at, of all things?
Yeah.
Still not a gun you want in the apocalypse, by the way.
No. I don't want a heavy revolver in the apocalypse.
So heavy that the goddamn actor points down all the time. Like, it hurts. I can't do it.
He can only shoot walkers shorter than him.
Yeah, a bunch of short people walkers are coming around. I got to reload. Hang on.
Yeah.
No, I mean, it's significant. It's very nice. Poor Daryl had, like...
Yeah.
Like, all the cat ladies are going to be happy now.
Oh, yeah. He's back. He doesn't have his vest, though. He did get his bike back.
Was that his bike?
That was his bike, yeah.
So someone gave him his bike, and we know it's not Jesus.
No. So it had to be...
It's either Dwight
or his chick.
Sherry.
Yeah.
And who is it? I don't know.
I feel like if it was Dwight, he would have left the crossbow and vest. Just saying.
Yeah, and we didn't see Dwight back at...
Yeah, we didn't see him at all.
I was about ready to check my words on that. I was like, we didn't see him at Alexandria.
No, we didn't see him at all.
But what's that going to be like once Negan gets back there? What's going to be fucking poor for Dwight? So it had to have been Dwight, right?
It had to be. Well, maybe Dwight got the fuck out, too.
I mean, yeah, right. I mean...
You know?
Did he grab Sherry on the way out? Or did Sherry do this? Because ultimately, Dwight's fucked over here. That's his prisoner. He's supposed to be changing him.
I agree.
He's going to be pissed that Joey's dead.
Oh, yeah.
It's his little fun toy of a guy that he fucks with all the time.
Yeah.
And eventually, Eugene is back there now. Is Eugene going to stay in that cell?
Now Eugene's going to be Daryl.
So it's all going to come to a head. I mean, that's what I mean. We have to keep this plot moving now.
Yeah.
Because someone tried to shoot Negan. Daryl escapes. Joey's dead. He went out during daylight.
Yeah. They'll
just
still
can't
find
rest.
ways to put bottle episodes in there.
It can't rest at this
They're
point.
They're going to put a Dwight Sherry bottle episode in there. Oh, yeah.
No.
They're going to give us some Negan backstory in there.
I would like to see that.
I wouldn't mind seeing that,
like
actually.
Pre-apocalypse, where the fuck this guy came
how he
from.
got there.
Yeah.
I would love to see that. They're going to give us, let's see, what other shitty
We might see Heath again, maybe?
Maybe. They'll give us a Heath Tara bottle episode again.
No, Tara goes out into the woods trying to find Heath randomly.
Yeah. I found him. Yeah. Anyway, let's move on. Spencer introduces himself to Negan. That's all we get out of that. It was a short snippet.
Fucking Spencer. Fuck Spencer. Spencer sucks.
Michonne and Lady Savior are still driving. Lady Savior says that that's Negan. Did we see the sanctuary? Is that what we seen?
It was hard, like quite literally in high def television to find
couldn't
out.
tell. Yeah, she showed her a parking lot basically.
From what I read, that it was basically a bunch of saviors, not so much on like a. It looked like some sort of. It wasn't the savior complex.
Yeah,
it was just a conjuring of them out on the road.
Okay.
Now, that's what eventually Michonne tells Rick. There's way too many of them. It's not even funny.
Yeah.
Because I was trying to decipher, especially the first watch, I was like, what the fuck are we looking at? But could have been disguised as Walker, because we did hear about hordes.
Yeah, they have been.
That's what, I don't know if anybody's talking about that.
That they've been moving a horde around or something.
We heard about the redirecting.
Yeah.
So I wonder if that's what it was ultimately, and Michonne. But then again, Michonne seemed like it would really hit hard on her. So
yeah, it seemed very. I don't know.
And this woman's telling her that we're everywhere. We're all Negan.
Yeah, it was a very messed up scene. Like, it didn't work.
And this ultimately, we have to assume that Michonne killed her and did what she did. Said, burnt the car and put it in the lake somewhere.
Yeah, I would assume she killed her.
Yeah, because it's
because you heard the shot. Like, why would you take a shot and drive away and nothing ever got out of the car? Like, I mean, it almost seemed like that chick was getting ready to run. Like, she didn't want to do that. Like, why was she out by herself?
Because I think, yeah, exactly right. She was trying to get the fuck away.
Yeah.
She was tired of this shit.
Mm-hmm.
She basically suicide by cop, but not, by
just
Michonne.
like the last savior we seen.
With Dwight.
Dwight went after.
Yeah. It's all there to paint us a story of, like, these fuckers are getting tired of this.
Oh, yeah.
At some point, these scavenge runs by all the communities are going to dry up.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's becomes stupid at that point.
Mm-hmm.
Most of your food is going to go to waste. Gas is eventually going to fail you.
Mm-hmm.
What you can only take so many chairs.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah.
So I don't know. I mean, it's getting worn thin. And I buy that. I do buy that.
Yeah. No, I agree.
Some of those saviors, like the guys that let Aaron and Rick back in, and A-Rat, and some of them like dislikes, but I bet some of them have got like a fucking problem with it.
Yeah, I think a lot of them are just doing it to just get
survive.
By. Well, like Fat Joey said, he's like, "Whoa, man, I don't want to die. I'm just doing this to get by."
Yeah, it's illustrating the point. So I get it. We'll see if they can stick the landing.
We'll see. So Rick and Aaron make it back. They find out Negan is there. Negan tells Spencer he might be getting a vacation spot in Alexandria. But he wants to play pool. The Saviors are going through the stuff Rick and Aaron found. They find the note, and then they jump Aaron, your boy.
Man, don't fucking kill Aaron, man.
Dude, did you get nervous?
No, but, I did have spoilers, so, I mean, I knew, but
yeah,
I was like, God damn it. Don't do this to me now. We need one more. I mean, if you consider that some of our quote-unquote upper heroes are going to die, we need people to fill in the gaps.
Yeah.
Aaron is one of those, I feel.
I think so.
He's got to be, because it's like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just biased towards it, but...
No, I think you're okay, unless he's just filling Daryl's spot, but now Daryl's back. So.
And we're not going to see Aaron for 4 or 5 episodes because he's healing, because he got his ass whooped.
Yeah.
But, I mean, seriously, why would you bring back that note? Keep it in your pocket.
Something.
I mean, it's almost like a trophy. Like, look at this. We beat this guy. We beat him. We got his stash, and we win. But let's just hand it over to the Saviors. It was a dumb move on Rick.
It's like
and
he
Aaron's
just put
part.
it right back in the Rubbermaid container.
It's like, damn, dude.
And then you're all like,
Yeah,
dude.
He fucking knew. And did you see how he saved Rick?
Yeah.
He put his hand up and tell Rick to stop. I'll take it.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
God damn, man.
That's your boy, dude.
I mean, Tobin doesn't do that shit.
Hey.
Tobin did not save anybody today.
Tobin, he was there, though.
Oh, he was there watching the pool game.
He was an extra.
He thought he could play.
Pool scenes.
Yeah. They finally gave those guys something to do.
I thought he was going to step up and play.
Oh, that would have been funny. Wonder if Negan would have respected that after all that shit went down.
Honestly,
like, I'll play. I'm bored.
From what I've seen, I think he would. Think he would. Negan and Spencer start playing pool. Spencer wants to talk about Rick. Yeah, Yeah, Spencer's sucking up to Rick, sucking up to Negan, talks about Rick and blames Rick for everything. And then Spencer tells Negan he wants to be the leader of Alexandria.
I wonder what people think when, like, Spencer, before he went on this whole diatribe about Rick.
Yeah.
Like, was he going to die anyway there, or was Negan just thought, well, I wonder what Negan was thinking about this up until the Rick conversation, you know? Like, was Spencer going to make it out alive if he didn't bring it up at all?
You know what? Unfortunately, I think Negan seen through his bullshit.
Right away.
You know, I don't think there were any surprises. You know, I don't know if he necessarily knew he was going to tell Negan to kill Rick or that he wanted to kill Rick, but I think he knew he was up to something.
Yeah, I guess I shouldn't be thinking about stuff like that. But it's like, because even like Spencer's telling Rosita, basically he's only telling Rosita, but like, I'm gonna do my thing with these guys. Maybe weeks or months down the line, we can reevaluate. We can figure out a way to get to them.
Well, I mean, he almost says the same thing Gabe says.
Oh yeah, exactly.
You know?
Yeah, but it's like it's a long-term plan, but he speeds up this conversation really fucking hard.
Real fast.
Real fucking fast. And, like, maybe you should have developed every time Negan comes around, hey, man, want to shoot some pool? No?
Yeah.
Bye, man.
All right, dude.
Like,
see you, bro.
Just fucking, I mean.
Yeah.
You can tell that he would have been a horrible politician.
Oh, terrible.
His mother might have been good, but this dude would have been
terrible.
I wish Spencer would have died and we would have got Aiden. Like, maybe Aiden should have stuck around.
Aiden might have been a better choice.
Yeah.
It could have been. He could have been. Negan tells Spencer that Rick has guts. Negan asks Spencer why he doesn't just kill Rick, then cuts him open, and there's guts everywhere.
Straight out of the comic books, if people haven't read the comics. But as soon as he said guts, and I'm like, confirmed.
Yep.
Confirmed.
It's happening.
Then he says guts again. Not like Negan's delivery of like, oh my God, I've never been so wrong or something like that. He does have guts. Yeah. They were in him all along.
I've never been so wrong.
Oh.
My fault.
Maybe. It's weird. Like, he was ultimately, he tells Spencer too, like, I love that delivery of like, Rick swallowed his hate. He's out there trying to produce.
Yeah, and keep everybody in Alexandria safe. And
you're here fucking trying to stab him in the back.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, right? Like, Negan must have a hard-on for the Grimes family.
He has to.
Because I think...
Maybe it's like he has respect for them, but if he shows it, he's afraid he's gonna show some weakness, some vulnerability.
Right. It's interesting. And I can't wait to see more of that. Like, realistically, if Negan was a real good leader, he would have killed them off.
Oh, like, fuck yeah.
These people are problems.
Yeah.
A revolution will occur at some point.
Right.
Just fucking look at any parts of history and go listen to Dan Carlin talk about history and you'll be fine. And
Truth. Oh, and then we get Rosita. She shoots. Oh, hold on. Wait. Commercial break. Yeah. Oh, wait, no. Okay, she shoots Lucille.
What was your percentage of, like, after the commercial, like, did she actually kill Negan right then and there? Like,
0%.
0%?
She killed Negan. Like, I had more shot. Like, I thought there was more chance she, like, shot Spencer's dead body before she would shoot Negan.
Yeah, and the way it was, I guess she caught Negan with that bat right in the middle of his face, and like, you could have waited a millisecond more.
A millisecond.
Like, you could have waited till he turned around, boom, right in the back of the head. I don't know.
Anything.
It was kind of odd too, seeing like A-Rat jump on her versus them not lighting her up right away.
Yeah,
it's weird.
It was strange.
The way this whole savior group is odd.
Yeah,
works is odd.
So Negan gets really mad. I mean, he was really mad.
Oh, dude, I thought it was fucking funny. What the shit?
Oh, he was like genuinely mad. I think that's the first time we've actually seen him mad, like lose it.
Yeah, because, Olivia smacks him one time.
Yeah.
Daryl punched him. He thought it was fucking...
Mm-hmm. I mean, even when Carl, like, had a gun on him, he never really took any of that seriously.
We've talked about it before. I think Alexandrians are different from Hilltop and Kingdom.
Yeah, they're dumb.
Who's dumb?
Alexandrians. They're just lost.
They're dumb, but they're also fighters.
Yeah.
The other ones are just like, oh God, please take whatever you want. Please
this
don't.
Is true.
Gregory and Ezekiel's more...
Ezekiel, I think, is just more peaceful.
Peaceful about it.
And Gregory is just like a pushover.
Yeah, exactly
like, you can just have Hilltop. I'll go sleep in an RV somewhere.
Negan sees this as a challenge.
Yeah,
I guess.
That could be.
But it's like, you should really kill these people because they're going to come back and bite you in the ass.
Like, you can leave Tobin. Like, he's probably solid to keep around.
Tobin is fucking dead because they already got walls built over at the Savior camp.
Oh, he's got nothing.
He's got nothing to do. Nothing to do.
Maybe, like... Handyman? He could be a handyman.
What, unclog toilets?
Yeah, whatever they need.
Wash the Carhartts of everybody?
Yeah, whatever.
Okay.
Carhartts and flannel, just go wash it. Negan discovers that the bullet that hit Lucille was homemade. He tells A-Rat to cut Rosita unless she tells him who made the bullet. Then E-Rat has to kill someone. She kills Olivia.
Yeah.
I was mad.
I was mad because this woman didn't do anything to anybody.
Nothing. She's just a people pleaser.
I don't even know what to think about that, in all honesty. I mean, this obviously A-Rad had problems with Olivia from the first time they caught her. Like, the numbers weren't right. I mean, the numbers were right with the gun collection.
Yeah.
So it wasn't Olivia's fault.
No.
It's just that chick is crazy, man. She's
crazy. I want to see more of her.
You're probably going to see her like wide open and just fucking destroy.
I'm sure. Maybe the tiger will get her.
No. Well, I'm trying to think. Maybe Rosita gets to her because Rosita wanted to die and she chose Olivia instead. I don't know.
This is true.
You're trying to figure out who would kill A-Rat.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Tara.
No one was really connected to Olivia. Yeah, Tara. Oh, yeah, that's probably it.
Yeah, oh God, please don't.
And that's fucking what would The Walking Dead would do. Tara versus A-Rat. A-Rat versus Tara. It's the same name.
They look in a mirror, like with name tags on. It's just one long word.
One looks like she just gave birth, and the other one looks normal. The other one, they're not letting her lose body weight because they're assholes.
Right.
Just run out there, goddammit.
Just run.
You can milk while you run.
Yeah. Poor woman. That poor woman.
Like, fuck your pouches. Get those pouches back in.
I was going to say something and now I forgot.
Oh, I'm sorry.
How much better would it have been if A-Rat actually killed Tara?
Oh, dude.
Like
this would have got an A+.
A B or C level character instead of Olivia.
A+.
A+.
Right off the bat. I would be fucking...
You'd be dancing and you'd be just celebrating.
It would have been funny, too, because they gave her a whole fucking bottle episode and they just shat on it.
That would have been
just,
great.
Fuck you. Boom, dead.
That would have been so good.
Then they gave her something to do this time. Like, I made the bullet. Like, no,
you didn't.
No one... No, Negan doesn't even know who you are.
Hey, she had two things. She also had powdered lemonade.
Right. It's just another introduction to the audience. Like, remember this lady? Remember?
Yep, remember? Because a lot of you didn't watch her episode.
Yeah. The numbers went way down for swear.
And then the rest of you made fun of the poor lady who just had a baby.
Yeah.
Fucking people, man. I swear.
It wasn't... I was like, I wanted to find, like, write to her on Twitter or something. Like, listen... It wasn't the fact that it was your weight issue. It was the fact that the episode was bad.
Yeah.
It was just bad.
Yes.
And you should be mad at your producers and writers for putting you through that shit.
Yes.
Like, I mean, seriously. I mean, there's assholes out calling her weight and bullshit, and that's garbage speaking.
That's dick.
But, like, it's just a bad episode, girl. I mean, I'm sorry.
It wasn't good.
And it's poorly constructed.
Oh, boy. So in walks Rick. Negan wants Rick to thank him for bringing Carl home. Then tells him about Spencer and Rosita. He has a point, man.
He does.
He has a very good point.
It's weird, right? Fucking son tried to kill him.
Yeah.
Rick's going to try to kill him. And it's like,
Negan puts the spin on it. You're like, all right, maybe he was right. He did bring Carl home. Spencer was a dick. And I would be mad at Rosita, too.
And he eventually tells Rick, you're deeper in the hole. Like, what's that even mean?
Yeah. I'm already fucked, bro. What do you...
Like, what else do you want? And I like how Rick adds, like, your shit's at the gate. Just leave. And
just leave.
Ooh, and that alone should be you're not going to tell that to Hitler.
No.
He would have had you killed right then and there.
No, if Gregory said that, it'd be a different story.
It's fucking funny. And it's like,
Mm-hmm.
It makes us like, I guess maybe that's the inconsistencies of Negan, or just feels odd.
Or is Rick his hardest worker of the, is he that go-getter?
Maybe. I don't know. At least, I guess Kingdom's always giving him food. Same thing as Hilltop. Maybe Rick is the group that he's concentrating on making weapons and bullets. I don't know.
Yeah, something.
It's fucking weird. I wish we had more of that stuff, like why he doesn't want them to die. Maybe we'll get it way later. Season 8B.
Yeah. I hope we get some kind of explanation. So Rick tells Negan to go, but Negan wants to know who made the bullet. Tara steps forward, then Eugene confesses. Negan tells Rick he's taken Eugene, then leaves Rick with a big mess. Spencer turns, Rick puts him out, or puts him down.
I like this Spencer.
That's my favorite Spencer.
Just feed him crackers, he'll stay alive.
Yeah. I would have kept him around.
I would have kept him. Yeah, oh yeah. This is what you learn from trying to fucking fuck over your leader.
Yeah, right?
An example.
Yeah.
Hang him between the fence and that fucking church. Or no, there's no more church. It fell.
Yeah.
But like hang him on a rope, just dangle him. Like this asshole wanted to go climbing.
Yeah.
Like fuck this guy.
Dangle him out there.
There goes the last of the Monroes.
So Rick is in Morgan's jail cell. Michonne walks in. She tells him she found what she was looking for, but she doesn't want it to do it. All right, I'm going to give you a compressed version. She doesn't want to do it her way. She wants to do it their way, or she wants it to be theirs. Then they both agree to take out Negan and the Saviors. There was just too much going in circles. Like, I couldn't do it.
It was a very touchy moment. You just couldn't do it.
I just couldn't.
This Michonne.
I just watched a guy get his guts ripped out. Then I got to deal with this shit. Least favorite scene of the whole episode.
Really?
Yeah. It was good. They did it, but it just mood killer.
What do you think Rick was looking at in that piece of paper? What was that? Do you think that was the bullet recipe that Eugene gave him, or was that the fuck you letter from the boat?
Oh, that's a very good.
And why down there in the prison?
Yeah, I would hope if it's in the prison, he was looking at the bullet recipe. Because why bother with the fuck you letter?
Oh, I have different opinions, but...
Yeah, what are your opinions?
I only bring up the bullet recipe. Yeah, the bullet recipe was that... Because we did see Eugene give him something before he took the RV ride.
Uh-huh.
But why keep it down there? This is a pivotal scene that he's in the jail cell.
Yeah.
Looks like a proper jail cell, so Morgan apparently can build more jail
Morgan
cell.
knows what he's doing. He had a lot of time on his hands.
I think, in my opinion, it's the finger. The fuck you.
Yeah.
You lose. Or you...
Oh. You
it was you won,
but you still lose? Something like that.
Yeah, something like that. And I think this is going to be... Someone's going to be sitting in that cell. And you're like, hey, here's your fucking piece of paper.
Yeah, that's true. Just put it on the wall. And
because that scene could have been anywhere. It could have been back at his house.
Yeah.
But it was in this particular pivotal location.
So they're hinting at something, huh?
They're hinting at something. I think, at least. I could be wrong. But you might as well just have it at the water garden that they have in Alexandria.
Yeah. Or next to Spencer's rotting body.
And that's my opinion. But I did hear other people talk about, was it the bullet recipe? Like, why would it be there? It should be hidden somewhere.
Point. Well, the jail cell would have been a good place to hide it.
I like Tobin for the bullet recipe. Maybe he can build it.
Tobin is the man for the bullet recipe.
He better have something to do.
Yes. But the only problem is now Negan has a bullet master, too. Because that's why he's taking him.
Oh, of course.
He's not going to let anything bad happen to Eugene as long as he can make bullets.
Of course. I just don't... Yeah, I mean... But you have to gather materials. That's the bigger problem of it all, right?
Yeah.
You need some explosive. You need the actual shells.
Yeah.
Crimping device.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I didn't really like how Negan knew how about crimping all of a sudden.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
He's a pro.
I like guns and bullets too, but I wouldn't be able to decipher if that was a homemade one or not.
Yeah. It'd be, I don't know.
It's
that's
come
a
on.
different one. Yeah.
Wait a minute. Maybe unless they had
know?
unless they had experience with it in the past and it fucking failed. That'd be funny if Eugene makes a bunch of shit bullets and they all explode and people
blow barrels of the guns off.
Just like stuff. Smoke comes up. Poof.
Yeah.
Like, haha.
Little squibs. Oh, that would be pretty good.
Because have we seen any Saviors shoot yet? We did. Last season during the roadblocks, and Simon was shooting.
Yeah, and they were just shooting off for like no reason, so they must have ammo.
They were shooting off when they were doing the other roadblocks with the walkers and the chains and stuff.
Yeah,
they were shooting at their feet.
And then as they were driving away, I want to say they were shooting in the air, maybe. I could be wrong about that.
But this season we haven't seen him, right?
No.
Well, Dwight shot the dude, but that was one bullet.
That's one. We haven't seen like a mass.
Something to think about.
It's interesting. It's very interesting. So the group is getting the band back together. Rick, Michonne, Tara, Carl. Why'd they take Tara? Carl and Rosita go to Hilltop. Rick tells Maggie they're ready to fight. Rick and Daryl hug it out. Daryl gives him his python. Then everyone smiles, and they have like an awkward like nodding.
Yeah, it just wouldn't stop. I thought we were going to be in repeat mode. If someone was on YouTube and has a video editing software, do all the nods there and do movie and other TV nods and stuff and just mix them in there.
Yeah.
Agree. Nod.
Yeah.
Hi. Just like a bunch of shit.
It was almost not end. Like this
That's
scene.
what I mean.
This scene was pretty cool until that, and then I was like, "What the fuck?"
They should have threw in random Hilltoppers just nodding in the background. And then the cartoon character Stewie in the background. Yeah. Just like a bunch of shit. Like Ron Burgundy in the background.
Yes.
All right. Just like, oh man. I think there's something to behold there, I'm saying.
Oh yeah, there's
video editors out there. But yeah, it just wouldn't end. Everybody was shaking their heads like, are they going to have everybody hug it out too?
Yeah, I'm sitting there, I'm like, where's this going? Like,
Hi.
What is going on?
Hello.
Even Tara had like the awkward like, nod. Okay.
She hugged Daryl, right? Or did she hug Jesus?
She hugged a couple people. I don't remember who she hugged.
I just noticed her walking past Maggie. Like I literally saw
past
her.
Maggie.
She did in a like when Rick walks past to go meet Daryl.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's that scene. Tara just walks right past Maggie.
Really?
Like behind her in a way. Like,
okay.
Did you not have a conversation last season about you guys are family and Glenn means everything to me?
Yeah.
You mean everything to us and this and that. You're my sister, blah, 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 blah. I just walk right past her.
Just right past. Fuck her.
It was weird. Like, maybe that would have been more pivotal than Tara hugging. I think it was Daryl.
It could have been.
Either or. She never met Jesus, so it's got to be Daryl.
She's like, hey, hi, cute boy. Oh, wait, she doesn't even like boys.
So
you'd think she'd be going hugging chicks.
Hug Maggie because the whole Glenn thing.
Yeah.
And the whole, I thought, I heard what happened, blah, blah, blah. It would have made more sense on screen to me.
It would have.
It's just funny just walking by.
Yeah.
Did we, oh, you don't know each other? Okay.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you didn't notice her in a hat. You cut your hair?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck?
Oh, sorry, little boy. I didn't know you were Maggie.
Sorry, Glenn. I thought you died, Glenn. Oh, you're Maggie.
Oh, Maggie. Yeah.
If that baby's not born with a fucking hat and a fucking little flannel on. Short round. That's his nickname when he's born.
Yes.
If it's a boy, it's short round.
It can be short round if it's a girl.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
We'll call her Lady Short Round.
I think that's awesome. That's good calling. Judith doesn't have any. Well, Judith is ass kicker.
Little ass kicker,
but that better be short round.
It will be.
Little ball cap and a fucking tennis shoes. That's fucking little Glenn.
Yes.
Give him a baby well to go down.
Hell yeah.
And a baby. What's a little dumpster called?
A garbage can?
Like, learn how your father did these things.
Yes. Get under there, kid. Yeah. So then the credits roll and all that, and it's over. And then we see someone checking out Alexandria in boots from earlier. I think it's actually Glenn. He was actually under a dumpster again.
Nah, what's his name going to be? We're going to call him from here on out until we discover who it is.
Boot Creeper.
Puss in Boots?
Puss in Boots.
It's perfect. Puss in Boots.
Yeah. Puss in Boots.
Puss in Boots. I don't know. We already speculated on it, so
yeah.
Still doesn't help.
No.
I could have swore we seen eyeballs.
I thought we seen binoculars. We could have seen eyeballs.
We saw eyeballs through binoculars. They were really big.
We could have. We could have.
Yeah, so that's the end of that recap.
Yes. You sticking with a B?
I think so.
Yeah. There was nothing there to really sway.
It wasn't no swear episode.
No.
It wasn't the premiere, so I think a B is a fine place for that to rest.
Yeah, I think it's a pretty solid mid-season finale, I think.
So before we go into feedback, I want to remind everybody that we do have an Amazon link that you can explore.
Yes.
You head over to loosewirenetwork.com and you hit the Amazon buttons that you see there. It'll direct you right to Amazon's homepage, and you can do all your holiday shopping from there.
Perfect.
It doesn't cost you any more.
Oh.
We take a few pennies off the top of Amazon's profits.
Yes.
And it helps us keep the lights on over here at the studios. And we did see some activity since we did it this last week. This
is true. We did.
Yeah, I guess you call it a weird commercial. I'm not a seller. I'm not a seller, man.
You're not a seller? You're just a user?
No. I don't do cold sales.
No.
But we do like Amazon over here, and they did basically sponsor us. So
that's like the only place I shop.
I think that's the only place everybody shops.
This is true.
So we did have some activity come through, and we appreciate it to our hearts.
Yes, thank you.
Fulfill for.
Keep it up.
Like I said, loosewirenetwork.com. Hit the Amazon button while you're there, and help us out. We greatly appreciate it. Like I said, it doesn't cost you any more.
Yep.
You do your shopping there. No matter what you buy, we get a small, teeny, tiny cut of it, and that's all from Amazon. Hey, you're going to be there anyway. You might as well do it.
Yeah, help us out.
Help us out. Don't help the rich millionaires out. Help us out.
Help the little guy out.
We live in Illinois, for Christ's sake. We need it.
We do. We live in Cook County. We really need it.
Yeah. Goddamn, do we need it just for sales tax alone. Also, another way you can help us out is just go over to iTunes, give us a 5-star review, and give us a write-up. That helps us climb the ranks.
Yes.
And gets us noticed better and faster. And those two ways that can help us out. We appreciate it. We're heading right into feedback. So
let's do it.
If you ever want to write into feedback, criticallydeadcast@gmail.com is how you do it. You can also get a hold of us at facebook.com/loosewirestudio. Actually, someone did get a hold of us this week and said that they did some purchasing on Amazon.
Yes.
And I did confirm, so we appreciate that.
Thank you.
And at Fear Whatcast, we're also on SoundCloud, Stitcher, Tumblr, Android, all those good things. You can actually find all those links at loosewirenetwork.com.
Yes.
Amazon. Okay. First up this week is Tia.
Hi, Tia.
Haven't heard from Tia in a minute.
It's been a while.
Hey, RJ and Rooster. I have to say it was so nice seeing our gang back together and giving us some hope of what's to come for the second half of the season. And what a touchy moment between Rick and Daryl.
Yes.
Heart.
Aww.
She put a heart in there.
Aww.
We're never going to... Those damn memes are already out on the internet.
Oh, they're out there.
They're fucking out there.
They are
Just
there.
won't stop. Okay, I have a couple of questions, though. When Daryl was slipped the note to escape, there was a key and a matchstick attached. What was the match for? Maybe I was seeing it wrong. There was a match in there.
I think there was.
There was definitely the key for the...
Yeah.
And that's it's got to be Dwight that did this because
It had to be.
he has the key to the bike.
Yeah.
But the match, I could have swore there was a match.
Yeah.
And, I don't know what that means. He picked the lock with the fucking match.
Well, there was a match box that was
match
holding
box?
a box for matches, like the big box of matches, like the 500 count matches.
Okay.
It was holding the door open.
Really?
Like it was in between the door. So when you open when he opened the one door, you could see it in there. It was like keeping the lock from locking.
Really?
I could have swore I seen that.
You saw him use a fucking credit card to get outside.
Was that a credit card?
When he got outside.
I thought somebody.
Because I saw that and I was immediately.
Where the hell did he get a credit card then?
Well, that's after he fucking raids Dwight stuff.
Okay.
I'm sure they had.
You sure it wasn't a matchbox?
I'm almost positive.
Like somebody had put it there?
No, because.
And maybe that was a hint. The matchstick was a hint.
That doesn't make any sense.
Man, I'm just trying to make sense.
No, I understand.
Okay,
but
so it was a credit card.
Credit card to get outside, not outside his cell.
Yes.
And I was.
Well, yeah.
I took offense to it because that's not how that shit works, man.
No.
That's not how that shit works.
No, it's not.
Stop it, Hollywood.
Fucking Hollywood.
But no, I was asking at the time, like, what the fuck is a match going to do? Set someone on fire, maybe. Maybe it's a shit loophole continuity error.
Could be.
Because you can't pick a lock with the fucking match, by the way.
No, but if you put a match and you're holding the door open with a matchbox,
what?
That's what you're looking for then. That's the door. That's how you know to go out that door to your bike. It's like a clue.
Oh, that's what you mean.
That's what I mean.
I'm almost certain it was a credit card because he was moving it around and shit.
I thought like when he opened it was just there. So he had to check
every single door of this building to find it.
Sticking out of the wall. I mean, those things are probably...
And what kind of chances is that if Daryl like waited too long to go and someone else came in that door and knocked it to the floor?
Hopes and prayers, man. Hopes and prayers.
We're going to have to go back.
We'll have to go back. But I could have swore like you seen like the igniter side. Like
I would have believed you if there was like a
side.
matchstick trail leading him to that door. He just was walking around his facility forever.
All right, we'll check the tapes.
Yeah,
we'll check the tapes.
I don't want to say that you're wrong, but I think you're wrong.
I could be wrong. I could have sworn
I could be wrong too, but that would.
But I always have my head down, like taking notes
on the first watch.
Not the first watch, but sometimes I look away.
Okay,
because my dog always wants to play during The Walking Dead. So,
is that a euphemism for something?
No, literally.
Okay.
My little beagle wants to always play during The Walking Dead.
The scene with Carol and Morgan at the Kingdom talking with one of Ezekiel's men, I think his name is Richard. You are correct.
Yes, she knew it better than I did.
Do you think Richard knows something more about the Saviors that maybe Ezekiel doesn't, which is why he's trying so hard to get Morgan and Carol to fight right now? That's a good... I meant to keep that stuff kind of during the recap. That I remember reading this part of this email.
Yeah, it's a very good point.
I wonder if he's like an early Savior, maybe?
Oh, is
and
he like
didn't like it, and that's how he lost his people?
Rehabilitated Savior?
Maybe?
That's interesting.
It had to be so early that the new Saviors don't recognize him.
Yeah.
That's the problem, though.
Yeah.
That's how he lost his family and friends, was through the Savior situation?
He hid out long enough that...
And maybe that's what that camper is all about. He hidden that motherfucker for so long.
That could be.
I don't know. That's a good point, Tia. I mean, I thought about that too. Like something, he knows something.
Yeah, he's very eager.
And I said it before when I think it was titled The Well, when we see Ezekiel, Richard, Morgan deliver the pigs.
Yeah.
That one leader Savior was like kind of cordial. Like he even says Ezekiel's been good to us and this and that. Even when the whole fist fight, he was kind of telling him, hey, don't be short. Or he's going to have to die. He seemed like he was a different Savior.
Yeah, he was trying to be he was very polite and very understanding.
Cordial. And it's like, there was some sort of truce happening there. So, but Richard was aggravated.
Yeah.
So, yeah, something's going on with Richard. I like Richard. I wanted to see that shit move forward. And she finishes out, and I have a game that I heard about. It's kind of like Fuck, Marry, Kill, but instead it's breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Who would you rather? Hee hee.
Uh-oh.
Pick from these three contenders. Hold your tits. Spencer, Gregory, and Dwight. Thanks, guys. Happy holidays to both of you and all the critically dead listeners. Oh,
this is a tough one.
Back at you, Tia.
I don't want to even eat a snack with any of these three.
So you have to have breakfast, lunch, and dinner with these three clowns.
Well, I think I'm going to do dinner with Gregory. Because it seems like he'd get hammered drunk, and it'd be fun.
Yeah, I think Dwight would be the breakfast guy because he's already up all night.
Yeah,
he quote unquote never sleeps.
Never sleeps,
and I'm sure he's got. I'm not a morning guy. I'm not like hard to wake up and shit.
Yeah,
not hard to wake up, but I hate fucking mornings.
Yeah,
so like maybe Dwight's not right. I don't know.
I think Dwight would be all right with that. I think he'd be an all right pick for breakfast.
That's a good
because it doesn't seem like he'd be very talkative for breakfast.
I'm assuming Spencer's good for dinner because...
I was taking him for lunch. Because lunches are always kind of brief and quick, and I don't want to spend any more time with that dude than I have to.
Unless you're a female, you might like Spencer for dinner and just like, hey, let's get the grounded pound going. I don't know.
Maybe not. I'm a man.
Yeah, if you're a gay gentleman, you like Spencer, maybe. Or
that's fine.
Why label only dinner at that point? You can do some afternoon delight.
Maybe that's what... Yes.
But he seems like a smarmy asshole late in the making. He's like the future Gregory.
Yeah.
I think Gregory is the funny dude that I just want to hang out with, just like because he's so pathetic.
Yeah, that's why I'm doing dinner with Gregory.
Yeah, I don't know if this game works, though, Tia. Like, it's weird. It's so fucking weird. We started something here, and it's weird.
You started it.
I guess they're interchangeable. I wouldn't want to have a heavy meal looking at Dwight's face.
No,
like, God
breakfast,
damn it.
man. Couple slices of toast, you're
I'd
good.
be like, I can't believe you made me an omelet, Dwight. This fucking thing looks like your face. Fucking ridiculous. Get out of here.
Dwight, please turn your head the other way.
Look at me with your good side when you're talking to me.
When I'm eating, you only look on your good side.
Steph is up next. It's titled Fart Still Beating.
Oh, okay.
She starts off right off. Bam.
Somebody hit the whiskey.
Hey, dudes. I enjoyed about 75% of this episode. I'm giving it just the tip.
Just the tip.
Just the tip. Oh, Steph.
Oh,
so the
boy.
watch weasel is still an ass, but pregnant ladies are obnoxious. If I got an apple and you're selfishly knocked up in the zombie apocalypse, you better go find your own snack.
Good point.
I'm not giving you mine. Plus, she eats cucumbers without slicing them. So wrong. That was another cucumber scene of them just eating it.
Oh, yeah, just...
Arr, arr. I don't know what that's... Everybody has knives in this world.
Yeah.
I don't even know if I like cucumbers, but I don't know if I can have them without salt or like some ranch dip
I think
or
in the
something.
apocalypse you would be okay.
Yeah, you better eat whatever you can.
Yeah.
So Daryl ended up with the Saviors because he retaliated previously. Wait a minute. So Daryl ended up with the Saviors because he retaliated previously, so he does it again by killing Fatty Fat. Also, don't bring a sandwich to a pipe fight.
Good point.
I think she might have worded that wrong. So Daryl ended up with the Saviors because he retaliated previously. We'll let you have that. We have a moat. I love moats. They're my quarry. Ooh, I'm all in on a water fortress. Also lighthouses. One door in and out. Solidly built.
This is true. That's a good
And
point.
staircases. Sometimes
Yes.
our walkers in the world know how to do stairs, though.
Yeah.
That's a good idea, though. Shaved Negan is creepy. I think it works better than bearded Negan.
I don't think it does.
It looks odd. It looks like a
You're just not used
bad
to
Ronald Reagan impersonator.
It's the hair. It doesn't.
Now he just needs to put on some weight. He's too skinny. Wasn't Negan thicker in the comic books? He was.
He was jacked, right?
I can't remember if he was muscle bound.
I just
but
remember
he
he
was
had
bulkier.
like broad ass shoulders.
Jeffrey Dean Morgan. We talked about this, and I heard someone over the weekend say he just seems skinny, and I'm like, he really is.
He is really tiny. He's a tiny dude. Like,
and it's like, why
thickness-wise.
hasn't anybody stepped to him? I think Rick might be able to take him.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know.
I'm pretty sure Rick could take
Very
him.
good point. Mullet got the best line of the episode. Do you like to watch? Yes. God, I love that idiot. I think we all do.
Yeah.
I'm glad Negan took him. Maybe now he will get more scenes with him and he can stop being a crybaby. By default, Negan's always on the screen, so maybe we'll get more of Eugene.
Maybe.
Spencer gets gutted and they missed the opportunity to show a bunch of crackers spilling out. Wouldn't have that been the best? That would have been the best.
That would have been great.
Fucking a couple pistols. A rope. Fucking part of his
Bottle
mother's
of
finger or something.
Booze.
Fuck that guy. Shut up, Rosita. No one likes you.
Ouch.
That's what she said. No one likes you.
Damn. That's brutal.
Steph, you know you like her.
A little bit.
You want to play record scratches with her. Hey, Carol, join the resistance or fuck off. If you want more peace and quiet, go look at the flowers, you damn self. Look at the flowers, your damn self.
Wow.
She's anti-Carol all of a sudden.
I don't blame her.
It's aggravating.
Her. It is.
We've been through the gamuts with Carol. We
Yeah.
want a Carol that's either I don't know at this point. Like,
Can't we just get cookie making Carol, and then when the shit goes down, she's Ram Carol?
we've said that, and I like that.
That's the best.
It's the thing of you don't consider her a threat until holy fuck you just got murdered by her.
You just got murdered.
and then
murdered
she like
by Aunt
cleans
B.
her hands and gets right back to cooking.
Yeah.
That seems perfect for her.
That's the greatest assassin ever.
And I think Morgan broke her is what happened.
Get Morgan.
God damn it, Morgan. Can we get season 1 Morgan, by the way?
Please.
Never. We keep
I'll
asking
take
for
Clear
it.
Morgan over this.
Clear Morgan would
fucking-
be badass.
Oh, but nobody would be alive. He just clearing everybody.
Rick got his own Lucille back, and that made me smile. The Python is pretty sweet. we illustrated why it's not that great, but it looks cool.
It does. It's good to see him reunited. Now we just need Daryl to get his crossbow back, and we're all happy.
We just need fucking Rick to put. Would you rather see Rick wear his fucking hat than Carl? That
I would
hat
rather
would be
see
shitty.
Anybody wear that hat than Carl.
That hat seems okay still in the zombie apocalypse. That thing would be tore the fuck up.
Oh yeah, it'd be destroyed
Every time it's landed in the dirt or
especially a little kid's got it on. Like he's got boogies all over it and shit.
Oh shit, she's got a game. I didn't read this part. All of a sudden now time now for Would You Rather.
Would you rather?
Would you rather have cleaned Herschel's stump or Coral's empty eye socket? Game on. Stay pony, Golden Boys. You're novelists. Thank you, Steph.
Oh boy. Herschel's stump.
Would you rather clean
or
Herschel's
Carl's
stump?
eye socket?
Fuck. I guess we can't do simple garden hose cleaning, so.
Yeah. No, I think you really got to get in there and.
Oh, you can't do that Carl's eye socket.
Why not?
You tear it up even more.
That'd be all right.
I'm taking Herschel's stump. I don't want to look at that kid's eyeball.
Yeah, I can't.
Like, he's walking around that town during the pool scene.
I'd have to poke at it, like.
Negan's down. Yeah. Like, how can I clean this properly? I don't know.
Do you spit in it? Like, what? What do you do?
I'm going to put some elbow grease in this bitch.
Salt?
Does it hurt still? I don't know.
Yeah.
Go get some Ajax.
Yeah, get an eye patch, kid.
Yeah, and that's what I was saying. Like, maybe, like, during the Negan pool scene, like, someone's walking, like, I know the bad guys out there, but god damn it, could you please put a fucking bandage on that? It's creeping everybody out.
Cover your fucking eye, please.
That eye is scaring everybody besides Negan. And Negan's not scary right now.
No. It is more intimidating than Negan.
Herschel stump wins for me.
For me, too. Yeah, I just think
maybe if it healed and like, okay, now I can touch it better. I don't know. It's still
I'm
red,
taking
goddammit.
I'm still taking the stump.
Yeah.
The stump's easy.
Carl's an asshole. He can do it himself. He's going to have to learn.
Yeah. This is true.
So, yeah, thanks for that game.
Ugh.
Tanya's up next. Hey, guys.
Hey.
That was awesome. Hey, guys. Hey. Do you like to watch? Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to write in, but have enjoyed your takes on the episodes. I figured out a couple of things about this season. The self-contained episodes left me really not caring one way or another. And a little bit of Negan goes a long way. Agreed. This season has been like a 7-course meal, where 5 of the courses are the vegetables you really don't like, but know you're good for you. You need the nutrients they provide, but you just want to get the meat and potatoes. I know Daryl in the cell and Terror by the Ocean was necessary storytelling, but being in standalone episodes was just excruciating. Negan showing up at Alexandria, strutting like a peacock, droned on and on for me.
Mm-hmm.
Love JDM, but this character is just so self-indulgent. For me, the biggest part of The Walking Dead is the family that has been created over the years, and not seeing them together just lessens my enjoyment. I'm sure that's why I enjoyed the cheesy ending of this week's episode. I do agree there because they basically prove the rule themselves. Don't fucking do what you did during the season.
Yeah, you can't do that all the time.
And then you're going to do this. You can't. I mean, I could see him doing it, but 7B is going to be. You can't. You teased about it early, but bottle episodes, you can't fucking do that, man.
It's going to be rough, but I wouldn't put it past them.
I know you've. I feel bad. Like.
Yeah.
We're critical about this shit. Mm-hmm. We're not like other podcasts, unless I'm not listening to all of them, obviously.
I don't know.
But we're the only ones calling them out on this shit that I know of. And I'm used to it now. That's what sucks.
Yeah.
So I like that this week's episode incorporated more plot lines and finally moved the story forward. Yes. I wasn't surprised that dumbass Spencer got it this week, but wow, what a way to go. Farewell, Monroe family. Rosita's one bullet took out both Olivia and Eugene. That's a good point.
Yeah. And Eugene called it. He's like, this is going to happen.
And there was like no repercussions, right? Like when Rick is being told that your boy fucking came to me in a box truck and shot a bunch of people.
Yeah.
Rick turns around like, what the fuck?
What did you do, Carl? And they never touched on it again.
Never touched on it again. And Rosita did what she did and never touched on it again.
I think that's to come.
Really? After the fucking trek to fucking Hilltop?
Yeah.
Rick realizes that all these people are on board of killing Negan. They want to fight.
Yeah.
And it's basically him doing this.
Mm-hmm.
He made these people this way. Well, in a way.
Yeah.
He made this small army of fighters come together, but he was the one that had to catch up to them. They're all doing single action missions that are fucking failing.
Miserably.
So, Rosita's one bullet took out both Olivia and Eugene. R.I.P. Olivia and happy house hunting, Eugene. I understand her anger, but she knew she would not be the one to suffer the consequences. I loved all of Rick's interactions with Aaron, Michonne, and Daryl.
Mm-hmm.
I do too. The team is back together, and I'm loving it, but it can only go so wrong from here. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's a step back if they fucking split these people up and fucking these bottle episodes, and it's not good.
Yeah.
P.S. Who knew Carol's milkshake brings all the guys to the yard?
Oh, man.
That's true. That's three male visitors to this chick's house.
Yes.
And she wants none of it.
None of it.
Did she turn lesbian all of a sudden?
Maybe she wants a tarot visit.
Oh, fuck. Tara will rub it out. Rub all that angst out. You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying?
I hear you.
Take care, Ms. T.
See ya.
Thanks for writing in. Again, if you want to write in, criticallydeadcast@gmail.com is where you can do that. Facebook.com/LooseWireStudio and at FearWhatCast. Go to LooseWireNetwork.com and find all these links over there if you get lost.
Yes.
Visit the Amazon button. Helps us out. And that's it. Excuse me. Next episode is February 12th. So we're about less than 1 month or 2 months already.
Wow.
Seems kind of early, but maybe I'm just used to it at this point.
No, usually it's like the week after Super Bowl.
Yeah. So that's when we're going to see everybody back then at that point. But no new we have 2 new 5-star reviews, but no write-ups. So we appreciate that. If you're listening to us. Just the stars, that's fine. We appreciate those.
Cool.
But if you ever happen to find yourself on iTunes, give us those 5-star reviews and if you do a write-up, we'll read your ass off on the air. So be warned.
Yep.
I think that's it, unfortunately. We'll be back next week with a recap of the Season 7A.
Yeah, and what we're thinking is going to happen in B.
And
some
predictions, some pluses and minuses. So come back for that. And as for the off season, we got some things planned. We do have one request from last year. Adam J. wrote in and gave us an episode.
Oh, that's right.
And so I did save that email. We'll get into that later. But we'll do some back catalog stuff, maybe some movie stuff. But if you want something done at your request in your write-up, we will do it. criticallydeadcast@gmail.com. Send those requests in, and if we like it and it falls into place, we'll fucking do it.
It can be anything. We got 2 months off. So
2 months off, and we'll
get creative.
I want to start doing some movies.
Yeah.
There's no new television shows out there, so we got all sorts of shit. And there's some loose talk right now that I will be doing another podcast on it with another network. So we're doing some cross promotion. It's still being formulated, but that's coming out later.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, that's a heavier show. It's not a Walking Dead bubblegum fest. It's a way heavier show.
Yeah.
Maybe y'all want to guess what that might be. I don't know.
With intelligent people.
Yeah.
You don't get to talk to me.
Shut the fuck up. Everybody loves the Rooster.
Some people.
And while you're at Loose Wire Network, take the survey if you haven't done it done it so already. By next episode, I'll shut it down and we'll go over the review of that as well.
Yes.
And we'll find out what people love and what people hate or don't care about or simply didn't vote for.
Yeah.
So do all the stuff we instructed you to do, and we'll see you next week with the Season 7A recap special. Maybe we'll try to get a person in here. I don't know.
We could.
Maybe Raymond's up doing something.
Try to get a good old Ray.
Good old Ray, see if he's available.
Yeah.
His secret espionage shit that he does.
Yes.
But that's it. That's going to be a show. I'm RJ.
I'm the Rooster.
We'll catch you next week.
Hit the button. Hit the button.
We tell ourselves
that
we
are
the Walking Dead.
Are the Walking Dead. Yeah.
No, God! No, God, please, no!
I am the Walking Dead. The Walking Dead.
One thing I do know.
You don't get fucking bit.
Don't you get bit.